It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. So the Packers offense gets set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
And that one's going to back the offense up just a bit here.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Here we go. 30, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
50, green. Cut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cut. 22 needle. Cut 40. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
He's out of bounds.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Escapes out to the left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Offense already looking like they're at mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Set. Ready. Smith. Red. 38. Set.
Now give left side to Lloyd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
It's 3rd and 10.
Ready. 60 red. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. McManus sends it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, you went right through.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with H.A. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Trying for it, it's H.A. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he'll go down here at the 16. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
27 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Sanders sends it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
10, trail, yellow. Field, black. Ready.
Back to the air, Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. It's a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. A lot of grass ahead. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 41-yard gain.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun, Tunga Bailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And it's a nice pickup of 11 as he goes out. 3rd down is up next.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
Here's Achan running right. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, a 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
He's got it on the bootleg. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
3rd and long for him here. This throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Sanders sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. Jukes one defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Packers and receiver Christian Watson ready to go once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Ready. Watch out now. Yellow. 22. 10.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
22 meters. Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go. 52, boom.
Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Field, black. 6, Madden.
Stick it in the air, Love. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not.
Ready,
So
ready.
Matt LaFleur has made his decision. The offense staying out there, and they're going for this.
Down. Black, red, yellow. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Fourth down, here's Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
13. Packers 10.
Sanders all set to send it away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue, trouble, 38. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Black shot. Right, white, set.
1st down throw. Here's Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Love now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Ready, ready, ready.
Play action, Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get some late points and the lead.
Dude, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers, you get guys that can run routes, you got guys that can do a little bit of everything, and then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Packers 17, Dolphins 13. McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the first. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough 1st down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few. All right, here we go, 2nd down. He's back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Motion man sent left. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Tua off the play fake. Waller with the catch. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Go ahead.
Here's Tua again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing a fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 30.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
At the 33-yard line.
On the double.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready. Black jack. Black 40. Green jack. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Well, right side, and Dobbs has it. We got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Packers. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Flushed out of the pocket. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Okay, I gotta believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Light blue.
A second down throw here for Love. It's his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
45, White.
Throwing his Love on third. Complete out to the right. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's another Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
24. Dolphins 13.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. On now is McManus to kick this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
To the air, third and long. Finds his back, H.N. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Buys time, rolling right. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
H.N., a first down carry. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Hands into the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, Well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
H.N. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on second and goal. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal. Two and out from the gun. Has it in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the fourth. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now a big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Putting the tight end in motion. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. And when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Out now runs the Packer offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. 43 right.
To the air with Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
Handoff here to Lloyd. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Connects on the crosser. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort.
Ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
White. Ready.
Here's Love. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Set. Yellow, 22. Black chop. Red, yellow. Smash, red. Hut.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack. We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers with a 5-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, here's a body conduct. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's a body conduct. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Red, cycle. 52 blue.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Man downfield. He's got it. That's Dobbs. He has the Packer first down. Right, that should be enough to win this game.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stopped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Vacates quickly left side. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Red, let's go. Red, 38. Steel, black. 6, mega.
He'll throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. The Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here he is to throw. Able to find Achan. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Try and push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Slot man motioned over. Desperation time here. Caught by Washington, left side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
And he's going to spike it here. 13 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick. Here he goes. One final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So this is a Packers win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.